So recently I made this redesign for Tales of Runeterra clip, and I just wanted to show my process for kind of like using wind to emphasize some story beats or drama, and kind of like bring some energy and help with the storytelling in the scene. Let's take a look at the whole clip first. And then just the ambience. It's gonna sound a bit silly on its own, but bear with me. So it's more like supporting the energy and the stuff that's happening than being like normal diegetic wind necessarily. So here in the beginning, when the dude is running, I'm trying to emphasize that. I'm just gonna turn this up a little bit so you can hear it. We're gonna trying to emphasize kind of like the speed of the whole scene with a bit of a filler. Without it, it would be kind of flat, like. Add those little one-shot filler winds. The arrows in distance, obviously those are generating wind, and that kind of like even makes sense in the scene. And then we have the big story beat in the scene, and that's where the wind completely cuts out to like emphasize the drama and kind of like slow down the scene a little bit, like bring you out of the real world for a second. And here, when the arrows are coming down, I kind of wanted to emphasize the chaos in the scene and in the moment. So the wind picks up and creates this background noise. It also works as kind of like a nice contrast. You have this huge burst of wind, and then everything cuts out. So this scene where she's running was particularly difficult because I felt like there was this sense of urgency missing. So if we mute the ambience and take a listen. It kind of sounds like pretty stress-free. She's just jogging along, like, I'm gonna help you soon-ish. But when you add the wind, it gives this energy to the scene. And after the explosion, we are taking a bit of a break. Maybe the shock wave from the explosion kind of like surpasses the wind, and we just have a moment to like take a look at the devastation. And then we have this lead up wind to the next scene. And the same wind kind of like evolves into this big gusts that represents kind of like the hopelessness and running out of energy and the big dramatic finale. But yeah, that's the thing. Thank you for watching.